What's going on, guys? Behind me I have this Hooker Blackheart exhaust system for the Corvette Z06. So this is for a C5. I'm convinced this is going to be the best system that you can get, and I'll tell you why for a few reasons. So we've already got the Corvette up on the lift. I'm going to show you guys the exhaust system that's on it currently, and then we're going to get to installing this beautiful system from Hooker Blackheart. One of the things with these Corvettes is a lot of times you end up having drunk looking exhaust tips on here, and they have came up with this system so it actually bolts the four tips in a perfect alignment with this centerpiece. So it's gonna look super good, you guys. And not only that, but if you guys checked out the other video, we want to maintain the look of this beautiful exhaust. So we actually coated it with a high temp Zy-Clear coating, so that is gonna stay like this. If you notice, it has this wet glossy look but is dry to the touch. We actually cleaned this all, coated it so that this thing is gonna look mint for a long time. So anyways, let's get straight into it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the exhaust sounds like currently. We'll rip that off. It's a custom exhaust anyways, so yours is going to be different, but either way, I'll show you guys what it sounds like now, and then we'll get to installing this. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. It is running extremely rich, you guys. Apparently the previous owner installed a booster pump on it without checking anything. And it's on the lift right now because we're installing an AEM wideband so we can see kind of where we're at with our fueling. But this thing was like spitting at our poor Hellcat just sitting here. All right, so car is up, and this is what I was mentioning. I don't know what is going on here. I mean, that's pretty much all I can say. I truly don't know what is going on here with all these weird custom brackets here, and then there's no mufflers anywhere here, and it just goes right over. At least they didn't cut off our factory connections, so we should be able to unbolt this here, and our Hooker Blackheart system should hopefully mate up to here. So let me get all this junk off. I don't think you guys really are missing too much on this, because this is a costume with a K set up here, and let's get this off. Okay, so you'll notice that I did drop the sway bar to take off that old pipe. This one came out no problem. This one, I had to drop it in order to clear and get the pipe out. But apparently even on the stock system, you have to drop this. So just make sure you don't take out your lower control arm bolt. This one doesn't, it's not an eccentric bolt, so you don't have to worry about, you know, your alignment or anything like that. Top one just threads into the subframe. And then I didn't have to do anything with the end links, although these look to be in terribly awesome condition. So I'm gonna have to probably replace those at some point. But now the instructions say that we can just put this back and we don't need to have this out of our way for the Hooker Blackheart install portion of it. So I'll throw this back up here, and then we can start putting all the new stuff. The other thing too is this exhaust is actually quite small compared to the Hooker one. So it looks like this might only be like 2 3/4, whatever brand this happens to be. Look, so the Hooker stuff's gonna flow a lot more than this 2 3/4, but we can always upgrade the front portion later. All right, so enough of the old exhaust. This car is pro charged and cammed. and this is gonna make it sound even better. So first up on this kit, we're gonna go ahead, this is gonna bolt up to our factory system. So these two pieces here we'll install first. Let's get these on. It comes with everything we need, you guys. It comes with our exhausts, our bolts, and we'll get those two pieces on, and then we can work on this section. Okay, first up to install these pipes that go over top of our axles. And I just went ahead and essentially put them through like this, and then rotated them into place here, like so. So just like that. And then we are where we need to be over here. So we'll get our gaskets in place and our bolts, and then we can kind of just loosely get these situated. All right, so check this out, you guys. So we've got our two pipes that go over the axles here. I left them loose until we actually get the rest of the system on, just so we can kind of, you know, fine tune things, get things situated. So I left them loose because there is some movement to them, because every exhaust system is going to be slightly different. So like I said, before I tighten those guys down, I'm going to get the rest of the system in place. So now what we can do is there's two ways you can do this. You can slide in the exhaust through here. So you can slide in the hanger through the rubber, or you can knock these guys off 13, take the whole rubber off, slide it on there, and it just depends which way you're more comfortable with. Either way you can get the job done, but let's go ahead and get these pipes up here. We're not going to put it in the crossover piece just yet, just each individual pipe, put our clamp on, and get it situated and get it roughed in. All right, check it out, you guys. So we got the tips all lined up. This support piece really helps to keep everything perfectly aligned. We've got our pipes in there, our clamps are tight, our front bolts on each side are tight. So let's put this thing down. Everybody wants to hear this. I want to hear it. Let's get to the sound clips. All right, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Guys, so this thing sounds absolutely phenomenal, and now it has the looks to go along with it. This looks so much better than those two ugly tips that were on there before. Super happy with the results. I'm gonna be posting a ton more videos on this car. This is our road course dedicated car, so we're gonna be doing a bunch of handling mods, and we're gonna be at a bunch of events, LS Fest, Sebring International, all sorts of events, ripping this thing. So if you guys are into Corvettes, definitely subscribe. We're gonna be doing a ton more stuff to this, so I can't wait to share that with you guys. But if you guys are interested in this exhaust, they also have a quieter version, one with a couple mufflers as well. So if you guys are interested in either one of those, I'll link them down below for you guys. You guys can go check them out. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you guys on the next video.